Old Fart Travel Channel. Salzburg. Welcome to Salzburg, a city of music, mountains, and more, and one of our favorite stops in Austria. From Mozart's birthplace to grand palaces and timeless old streets, there's magic around every corner. We spent a couple days touring in Salzburg. Here's our list of must-see sites. Go on a Sound of Music tour, St. Peter's Abbey, Salzburg Cathedral, Residenzplatz, Hohensalzburg Fortress. Those are the main attractions. But if you have a little more time, there's even more to see in Salzburg. We spent a couple more days in Salzburg taking day trips and recommend visiting Eagle's Nest, Mauthausen concentration camp, and Hallstatt. No visit to Salzburg is complete without seeing the Sound of Music filming sites. We recommend taking the original Sound of Music tour. It stops at many of the movie's most iconic locations, including the boating scene at Lake Leopoldskron, the famous glass gazebo from 16 going on 17, the wedding church at Basilica St. Michael in Mondsee, and the fun Do-Re-Mi song at Mirabel Gardens Fountain. Not to mention a singing tour guide.
Doe, a deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, far, a long, long way.
Founded in 696 AD, St. Peter's Abbey is the oldest monastery in the German-speaking world. Built in 1628, Salzburg Cathedral is a masterpiece, and the very place where Mozart was baptized. Its twin towers and grand dome dominate the old town skyline. Next to the Salzburg Cathedral is Residenzplatz. Salzburg's grand central square is surrounded by palaces and cafes. Once used for royal ceremonies, it's now alive with music. Towering above the city, Hohensalzburg Fortress is one of Europe's largest and best preserved medieval castles. Built in the 11th century, it has never been captured in battle. The best way to reach the fortress is by riding the funicular. It offers breathtaking views, and once at the top, you can explore centuries of history within its mighty walls, not to mention some of the most spectacular vistas in Salzburg. Perched high above Salzburg, Hohensalzburg Fortress once guarded the city with cannons like this. Today, it offers sweeping views, accompanied by the ringing of Salzburg's church bells below. One of our favorite day trips was to Eagle's Nest, just an hour from Salzburg. Once Hitler's mountaintop retreat, it's now a restaurant with stunning panoramic views. When we started up, clouds hid the peaks, but after riding Hitler's infamous golden elevator, we found ourselves above a sea of clouds. Truly a spectacular view. There are several ways to get to the Eagle's Nest, including public transportation or renting a car, but we recommend the Eagle's Nest bus tour from Panorama Tours. Hallstatt, on Lake Hallstatt's western shore, is known for its 16th century Alpine houses, lakeside cafes, and postcard views. Hallstatt isn't just another beautiful face. There's plenty to do here. You can wander the lakeside promenade, explore Market Square, visit the historic church, or take a boat out with the swans for those classic postcard views. The Mauthausen Memorial, a former Nazi concentration camp, operated from 1938 until its liberation by U.S. forces in 1945. A sobering but important reminder of history. Hallstatt and Mauthausen can be done in one day, but better in 2 relaxing days. To get to Hallstatt and Mauthausen, we found renting a car or private car with a driver worked best, although packet tours and public transportation are also options. Thanks for joining us on this old fart adventure to Salzburg. You'll find more tips on lodging, transportation, and tours in the description below. And remember, adventure doesn't retire. Thanks for watching the Old Fart Travel channel. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share. See you next time.